So the boys have finally convinced me to get an mx5 and join them because, it's actually not a bad car. This is second generation, the NB. It's not bad spec that I got. It's a 6-speed manual with a 1.8 VT. But there was a couple of issues I wanted to address before, I enjoyed it a bit more. So one of the first things that I noticed was my suspension had cracked on both sides on the left for some reason. So I went to try take my wheels off the impact had died. So I had to do the rears manually, which took a lot longer than I thought. So yeah, here's a cracked spring. And most of the components for the suspension were 17 mils. These were 10 mils here at the back, and then the top mounts were 14 mils, which wasn't too bad. So apart from this section here, so the back of the bolt, it's supposed to be held in, but car's old, so you have to get a spanner in there and take it off and jump on the spring, because that's how you take it off, obviously, which worked, and it came off. So I'm happy with that. Reinstalling my new coilovers was a lot easier because it was a bit shorter, so I didn't have to push the suspension as far down. And then I made a move onto the front. Here I am just admiring the new suspension for the front. These are also 17, and now my impact has charged. It was a lot easier to get this done. I think I got this done in like 2-3 hours. So, but I did remove the lower ball joint, which is again 17s, and then I had to wrestle in my new suspension because yeah, it was long. It was a lot longer than I thought, but now that it's done, I can't complain at all. Obviously I pinched my hands trying to install them again, and not even 24 hours later, a pothole ruined my day. So now I have to do this all over again, which I'm not happy with, but content, yeah?